All right, so I have this photo of a player, and there's only one player that's wearing black socks. So you got to change the color of the socks to match all the other players' socks. So we're going to use the quick selection tool right here. And I start out with the smaller brush size. So I'm going to hit the close bracket keys, open bracket keys to adjust the size of it. I have it set to plus, and then there's a good chance it's going to over select because the laces are so dark, so I'm going to go up here and select the minus, and then I'm going to subtract by left clicking on the parts I no longer want. So then I can reduce my selection and just get the socks. So that looks to be about it. There's one little part that I want to add to that in the corner of the socks. So I'm going to just add those on there, and I think that's good. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Could grab a little bit more and make a good selection. Okay, great. So I've got the sock selected, and so what I need to do is I'm going to go up to Image, Adjustments, and there's something called Replace Color. And so now just this part of the socks is selected, and I'm going to adjust, and I'm going to select right there, left click on the area of the socks, and then I can use this lightness and darkness slider, and then I can just go ahead and make them white, and then I can hit OK. Then I hit Control D or Command D on a Mac to deselect, and now the player's socks are white. I'm going to hit Control L. I also want you to do some color correction. Now, I hadn't talked about this before, but there's these eyedropper tools, so you can left click, and then I can pick what I think would be the whitest part of the uniform, and then sometimes that'll help me kind of adjust and brighten up, but I can also use the slider bars here, and I can whiten up that uniform and use my midtones and adjust the exposure so it brightens up everything else. And then I can hit OK. So that's how you replace parts of the color inside a photo and then doing some color adjustment.